This is the Sports Hit List. By the fans, for the fans.
But I think in the AFC, as much as it pains me to say it and wax poetic about the division rival, I think this is going to be the best chance the Bills have at trying to get over the hump on Kansas City if they happen to play them in these playoffs. I know what Travis said is absolutely true. We've seen the Bills beat the Chiefs during the regular season before, and then they get into the offseason and none of that matters. The thing that's different for me, in my opinion, this year, watching this Bills team is starting to kind of look like a Kansas City team, right? The biggest key we looked at, first things first, was getting rid of Stephon Diggs. Everybody said the same thing. Oh, what you guys gonna do now, right? You've given away your big weapon. Josh Allen ain't gonna have nobody to throw to, right? Kind of similar to what we heard when the Chiefs sent Cheetah packing to Miami. What are you gonna do now? You sending the Cheetah away? It's a wrap. You guys are done. We've seen this Bills team, specifically Josh Allen, take this squad on his back, this offense at least, take it on his back, and in key spots do just enough, do exactly what is needed to be done, right? To be able to keep pushing. We haven't seen that in the NFL since the Chiefs that we're talking about, right? Where no matter how many different weapons get pulled away, whether it's by trade, whether it's by free agency, whether it's by injury, as long as 15 steps out onto the field, you know you got a chance. And I think the Bills have reached that level this season where they know as long as we got Josh Allen out there, we've got a chance. So if it's not going to be this year, the Bills going to have to pack this whole thing up and figure something else out.
Guys,
this is going to be their best chance.
But hold
in
on,
my
Travis.
opinion.
Before, let me say this though. To be fair, I've been doing this with you guys. We did this all through COVID. We've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years now, and we saying the same thing every year about the Bills. So what makes this year different? And we've said it every time they get here. I've heard you guys verbatim say, "This is the year for them. This is the year for them. We're here again," and you're saying the same thing. That doesn't make me believe that this is going to be the year. Again, I've heard this before.
Now, respectfully, I can say for sure I have never said that.
Well, that's why I said in general.
I understand.
Yes, the window.
I've never believed in them before. I honestly never believed them before until this.
The window for the Bills was closed. We said it last year. It was closed.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's been open for a while. And to Rick's point, yes, they are. It has been a very addition by subtraction year for them. Because when you get rid of your number, they got rid of pretty much their whole wide receiver core, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think Shakir is probably the only one.
He was the only wide receiver to return from last year. And so, yes, they have become very Josh Allen centric, and it has worked out. And yes, there is a comparison to Patrick Mahomes, but the question I have is that not scary to be that centric around Josh Allen? Because yes, if you want to center it around just like the Pats, but Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen play two different types of games to me. Josh Allen is a very physical type of game. And to me, sometimes I watch the games and be like, ooh, because I know if he get hurt, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's a concern. Like, to me, he's always one play away. A lot of teams are one play away. I mean, a lot of teams are one play away, especially the quarterback position.
Trust me, I know.
Right. You know what I'm saying? From being season washed down the drain. But when I look at the Bills and Josh Allen's type of play, it worries me sometimes because damn, like they cannot afford. There's you got no shot whatsoever. It would be like FSU last year if they lost their quarterback. I don't want to see y'all to play.
So guys,
we ain't need the low blow. We ain't need the low. Carl, you mentioned that Brady and Patriots aura that the Chiefs are currently finding themselves in, right?
Yeah.
And that's almost that. Oh, sorry, it was Travis. That's almost what I equate to this Bills team to. Again, this is a division rival. You guys know I got no love for these Bills whatsoever. But I can honestly say, without bias, watching this team this year, I'm seeing a different team. I'm seeing a different approach. I'm seeing a different vibe and different aura. Now, does it translate into playoffs? We will still have to see. But I can say, as somebody who does watch this team every single year, they're in the division. My brother is a Bills fan, so y'all know I'll be paying attention.
I was just about to ask that.
This
What's your
is-
brother's vibe?
Really?
Like,
How does
yes.
that
Yeah.
happen?
Don't listen. Don't get into family ties when it comes to teams. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't get involved in that.
Yeah, but no,
Leave that alone.
over the past handful of years, where like you mentioned, everybody says, nope, this is the year, this is the year, this is the year. For me, this is legit the first year that I'm watching this team, and I'm like, this team can beat the Chiefs. Will they?
Well, what's the other ATM brother actually saying? What's the Bills fans thinking? Is he kind of like the fan that's like, I've had
He's
enough?
high.
Like,
He's fake hype.
optimistic? Or
He's
is
fake hype. You know, he doesn't want to get. He don't want to get too high. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
He
I
don't
get
want to
it.
get too high, just in case the letdown. You know, he don't want to have to fall too far, just in case. You know.
No, I get it.
So
I get
he's
it.
fake hype though. He's excited. You know, same thing. Because again, like I think there's a difference when you're able to see. You know, like we talked about that addition by subtraction, right? When you pull a guy like Stephon Diggs out of that offense and you just assume it's all going to fall apart, and now you've got a bunch of, you know, saying no name clearance bin wide receivers out there, and they're chugging along at 12-3. We've seen that 2 or 3 game stretch where Josh Allen was just literally having the team on his back. James Cook can go off for 50, 60 yards, a 50, 60-yard touchdown at any given time. There's something a little bit different about this Bills team, and I have to admit it, you know. So again, if on the AFC side, it's either the Bills or the Ravens, I feel like that's essentially what it's been the past couple of years. Sure, the Bengals too, like Travis mentioned, if they're able to get in, if they're able to sneak in there, they'll be dangerous. I'm hoping they don't, because obviously there's another team I'm hoping might still be able to sneak in there. You know what I mean? So
You don't want that because y'all got to go on the road. Y'all, we all know how y'all are in cold weather places.
Cross that vision when we get there, yo. Just get in the dance. Just get in the dance.
Like, share, comment, subscribe to all Hit List content. We'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching the Sports Hit List. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In fact, do it now.